Good evening. How you doing, folks? It's your old pal Steve back for another night of live home shopping reactions. That's right. Not music, not movies, not not even sports. Although I kind of do. It's all about the home shopping. You know, I get a kick out of watching this stuff. And tonight, you'll see, I think you'll know why, because we got our two favorite people on. And we'll be playing some games, cracking some jokes, maybe flipping around, looking at some other things as well. It's a stream like nothing else you're going to find on the internet, you know? So if you're the type of person looking for something unique, interesting, amusing, a little bit of satire thrown in, you know, this is the place for you. So come check it out if you just stumbled on this, okay? You know, you're probably watching this later. And then once you do get acclimated, you probably want to come on over for the live experience. Just to let you know, it's 10 p.m. to midnight Eastern, Sunday through Thursday nights. So the best way to, you know, get yourself prepared is subscribe and hit the notification bell. Because what are you going to do? Remember what I'm telling you now? No, nobody remembers. So go ahead and do that. And then, yeah, see if you like it. If you don't like it, you can always jump off. You know, no commitment, but give it a chance. That's my pitch. Okay, we're gonna get into something right now. By the way, this is a Henry David Thoreau quote down here. Just trying to motivate myself a little bit. Don't worry about me. All right, so we've got word that Tony and Michelle are back for a second night. Sundays and Monday nights seem to be their most reliable nights. And they've been reliable again for us tonight. Okay. We're gonna get right into it. ShopLC, folks. ShopLC. I know QVC. Always something crazy. Sean looks nuts. Well, Sean's new video is only 21 minutes. What the F? What new video? Hey, Melinda. Hey, Pool. What do you mean Sean's new video? What are you talking about? What kind of video? 21 minutes seems like a long time. Just depending on what the video is, I guess. All right, I'm going to cut the music. Gym shopping. 21. You mean like her own like personal like uploaded video? I'm still confused. All right, look, I did get more sleep tonight, but that doesn't mean I still don't have a brain that only functions like 80% of the time, okay? Oh, that's Sean. I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about the Sean we were staring at on the queue. Okay, that makes sense. Gym shopping. Gym collecting, please, Pool. For the future, please. If you're referencing Sean and I don't get it, gym collecting. That'll do it for me. We've got mating jewelry. We've got a human centipede of jewelry right out of the gate. I'm excited. So before I even press play, I'm going to get this bingo card going. All right? We might get a record bingo tonight, you know? Tony and Michelle are the type that could give us bingo in 10 minutes. So let me hurry up and read these off. Tony gives a Brazilian version figure of speech. Tony regrets letting Michelle go off the rails. Final price, less than 10% starting price. Tony repeats the same word or phrase 3 times in a row or more. Tony pauses for more than 5 seconds mid-sentence. Jewelry that appears to be mating. Oh, I'm so glad I paused the stream where I did. Tony or Michelle drops the name of an assistant. Audio, video out of sync. This is actually anything pertaining to graphic issues, audio issues, camera issues, lighting issues. Just, you know, something screwed up on the set that's blatant and worthy of a bingo square, okay? Tony interrupts harshly on the table, quote unquote. Fingers not fit for TV. Jim or candy? Ladies and gentlemen, SmackDown music, please. Tony says literally at least twice. Talk of cows or bulls. Unmistakable anger from lack of sales. A ruler measurement of an inch, give or take half an inch. A mention of a luxury brand. Are you ready? Michelle makes a goofy face at us. Caller count less than 4. Mine history lesson. Michelle stares blankly ahead thinking it's comedy, and Tony does something very anti-hygienic. I'm telling you what right now, folks, First of all, we don't have blowout price on the board. That makes me extremely happy. But secondly, I'm trying to look, like, what is the toughest one on here? This looks like a potential blackout bingo card to me. I feel like all of these things could happen. Maybe unmistakable anger might be hard to get. Maybe, God, I don't know. I really don't think there's a whole lot here. I think we're gonna kick ass. All right, let's get into this. This is mating jewelry, by the way. I don't want to hear anything. They're doing a train. They're running a train. Okay, like, what do you want? So we can go ahead and mark that off. That's right, Danielle. We are gunning for blackout bingo tonight. I got a feeling. I got a hunch. Something is growing inside of me. I think it might be a tapeworm or something. What is that noise? Oh, okay. So whatever that noise was, I hope I don't hear it again. Okay, there it is. Let's go. Tony, Michelle, let me look at your volume here. Let me see how it looks here.
Starts becoming more and more exclusive. They are all in 14 karat gold. They all are accentuated with diamonds. We only have 49.
All right, that's about as much as I can give you, Tony.
This is one of those pieces that we were never supposed to have done.
Okay, pulled.
This price tag.
Pull, please. No more updates unless the Orioles come back. Okay, that sucks. We were winning before I started the stream, and I wanted to watch the rest of the game. And I swear, like, the game we lost on Friday night was because I didn't watch the game. If I don't watch the game, they don't win. Even if I'm watching the game and they're winning, if I turn it off, then they start losing. I got to be there for my team. This happened way back in 1989 when the Orioles were trying to win it, and they had the best record. And like sometime in August, I went to a summer camp for 2 weeks, a 2-week summer camp before school got back in. And in that 2-week stretch, the Orioles went like 3-11. And they completely lost the lead, and they wound up not winning the division by 1 game. And I told I never forgave myself as a 12-year-old boy for abandoning my team for 2 weeks, and they went frickin' 3-11. Oh,
what happened at midnight?
Sorry.
Ladies and gentlemen, do not be surprised with 1499, 1799. We hold the right to change the price on any item after the presentation.
What? We hold the right to change. What do you mean change? Can you change it? Like, are you saying, hey, this is only $65, but then after you're done with the presentation, you can say, no, it's really $200? Or do you only mean you can drop it more? Like, what? What are we talking about?
This is now a Tony deal. This is now a price that I can guarantee.
Meet any girls at
camp?
camp? Okay, that's a little bit of a creepy question. I'm trying to think. Which camp was it that summer? I went to a few. No, that was an all-boys camp.
Are here. The moment we leave,
they can raise it on the website after presentation. Or oh, I thought you were talking about my volume for a second. We got a finger. We do have a finger square. How are we looking here? Looks like whatever that lesion was or whatever is starting to go away. So I'll give her credit for that. I can already see some imperfections with just one nail being shown here.
This can change. On the web, this can change.
Get another look here. I mean, she's wearing the same god-awful polish.
If you call in, I have no control what happens after the presentation.
Oh, wait, he's about to say literally. I got excited when he said he has no control, but literally, I heard the and that's all I need to hear.
If you call in, I have no control what happens after the presentation. I literally now have...
Oh! 2 literallys back to back. Where are you at? The 1-2 punch from Tony. I like it.
Had to communicate with our merchandising team why I took it to this price when the producer strictly said final was 1499, 1299, never 1 penny lower. Well, I did it because we did it. That's it.
I did it because we did it. He can't even come up with a BS excuse for this BS. I'm dropping it more than they told me to. I just keep doing this, guys. I'm putting my career on the line so that everybody can save some money. Aren't I a saint? Get out of here.
$79 is your deal now. This is a one-time only deal. This is available at this moment during the presentation. After the presentation, it's a different story. We're getting ready to go. Any more collectors? Do me a
Tony,
favor.
with you, every minute
Final
is a
5
different
minutes.
story.
Josh, I'm so sorry. I promise I'll move very quickly as we progress.
Look at this.
Please don't promise
you're
anything.
You're not hurting my feelings a bit. The longer we're on it, the longer I get to wear them. Right there.
You're
that
wearing 4 at
octagon
once.
Is gorgeous, and Tony's right. It opens up the color, and for it to
I'm trying to look. Wait a minute. Let me get a look underneath that nail. Hold on. Go back.
as much
It won't go back for me. Why aren't you going backwards?
saturation as the others. You are
Oh, there we go.
gorgeous, and
Right. Let me look up in there.
Tony.
Yeah, I see it. Yep. There's definitely grit underneath her right thumb. Right underneath in there. I can see it. It's disgusting. Do I have any grit? Do you see any grit in these thumbs? Do you see anything? Crud? Like someone's been scratching their butthole or something? Nah, that's not fit. I'm sorry. You might need an eagle eye to see it, but it's clear as day to me.
And Tony's right. It opens
What's up, pressure
the
cooker?
color, and for it to have
Thank you, Melinda.
as much saturation
If only the rest of me were.
as the others, you have to have one amazing stone. Then you have this gorgeous, gorgeous oval. Oval is a classic, and it takes up a lot of real estate on the hand. That's another reason
What?
people choose it, because it's elongated. So it gives you
I've
a
seen
bigger,
you sell rings with gems in them 3 times longer than that. What are you talking
look.
about?
The Asher
Oh,
is
God, the way you're... Is she a contortionist? Her fingers are doing things...
is just decadent. That's ridiculous. I've never seen an Asher cut in this material ever. And then, of course, your cushion with that double faceting, the sparkle, the brilliance, the double prongs, everything about these gorgeous. And
Michelle seems like she's kind of phoning it in so far tonight. I got to be honest. There doesn't seem to be a whole lot of oomph behind what she's saying right now.
you've got about 3 grams of 14 karat gold per ring. So you can buy...
What happened? Did the Gossip Shack go out of business? What happened?
14 karat gold chains and pay more than this, to say the least, for 3 grams of 14 karat gold.
Oh, wait a minute.
You can buy a gold band.
A little bit of
and
dead
pay
air,
more
not
than
enough.
that without a stone.
Wait. Okay, we do have our issue. That was an audio issue. I could just barely hear Tony. I guess his mic was either, well, it couldn't have been muted because I heard, or maybe it was another microphone picking him up from far away, but I could just hear him talking before he realized, I guess he needed to hit his button or something.
More than that without a stone.
Any more collectors?
Yep, I heard him say any before. Yeah, okay. Again, that might have been tough for you guys to pick up. I don't know, but I promise you, this in the spirit of this square, that was the right call.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, wait a minute, ladies and gentlemen. Let me get that. Okay.
This is your deal. This is your
Wait,
gem.
thumb
This
trick. Hold on. Hard to keep up sometimes. Okay, thumb trick not on the board.
is your offer. 49 available. Let me remind you, let me bring you again, okay? Here is a 3 karat morganite.
Oh, mystery website. I don't remember reading that. Yeah, we don't have that. No problem.
3 carats.
Well, that's
3.
total.
Now, that's an oval, right? Well, let's look at your oval next to this. Only the oval. Let's just show the oval next to this.
Let's look at your ovum. Wait a minute.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Ah.
take a look at that color. Take a look at your color. Take a look at that band. Take a look at your band.
Okay, does this count with repeating like a phrase over and over? He's saying, take a look. Take a look, take a look, take a look, Marsha with a no. At least she didn't put it in caps. That's probably the best response Marsha's been able to give me on something
Your
like that.
piece is 3.8 carats, okay? That's total weight 3 carats. Do you understand that there's a massive difference here? A massive difference. We are at 1/18th of the price. Really? Are you really going to pass up this opportunity? Okay, clock is ticking. We're moving with the clock. We have 2 minutes, ladies and gentlemen.
Fair enough.
Wow.
1/18th the price, apparently.
That is something else. Almost $20,000.
Hey, I know what that word means now. Boy, I hope I didn't drive DDH away. He seemed to be a little... Well, maybe I shouldn't be talking about individual chat people, but whatever. Someone in chat who is totally cool, but maybe I did something bad reacting to some content yesterday. Didn't seem to really fly over well. Again, guys, yesterday's stream was a delirious, sleep-deprived stream. I now know I made a mistake. From now on, it's probably better that I just phone it in or whatever, like cancel a stream and say, sorry, I'll make it up to you or something, rather than try to do it if I don't have any sleep. I knew something wouldn't go. I knew something wouldn't go bad.
And no free sizing. And, you know, they say, oh, it's on sale. I can play that silly game, too.
They still got 46 of these left. How long are we going to look at this?
On sale for $1,079. Kevin, they didn't bring out the appraisals. I'm sorry.
Is that an assistant? Who's Kevin? Kevin! See, what kills me about when they spend too much time on one product, it's like, well, this square has to sit because we have to wait till the next item to know. Like, there's so much stuff where it's like a new item makes these things happen. But when they spend all this time on one thing.
Donna, honey, if you want them in yellow gold, what I would do is I would...
Second row? What's that mean? Sorry.
Get the stone, and I would sell them, and I would have it put in a yellow gold band if that's what you want. But the reason that pink stones, morganite, are usually set in rose gold is because
we didn't have mentioning an assistant on the board anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Oh no, we do. I'm sorry, it's right there. Okay, thanks.
But if that's your preference, take it to a jeweler.
Oh, that's what. Okay, sorry guys. All right, maybe there is a little bit of lingering effects from yesterday, but I promise you, I'm better than yesterday.
And trade them out.
Oh, come on, you can give it a try, Marcia. Give it a try. Just please don't start going crazy about like, hey, why aren't we getting to the thing where I want to hear the. I'm going to do my best. I want as much as anybody. I want to hear something you guys put in there, read on the air and stuff. It's going to be hilarious. But you know, I'm trying to juggle a few things. You know.
Well, Michelle, there's something else. Rose gold this year, 2023, 2024. Every major jewelry company is putting out collections in rose gold. For example, Tiffany has a T-bar.
Oh, Tiffany. Okay. That's like the one luxury brand I know. Got that. Okay.
Bracelet, bangle. They're putting it out this year in rose gold. Cartier has the Love collection. They're putting out in rose gold. Omega, one of their most important watches, they're putting it out now in rose.
This is not how to impress me, Michelle. The way you're just...
Rose gold. Rolex.
The Orioles came back to top. Guys, I don't know what to do. This game sounds too good. This is such a big game. I mean, these are two playoff teams. We're coming off the biggest win of the season. It's a tie game late. And I'm going to miss it. I got no way to watch it. I'm just going to have to see like little highlights, but I don't get to experience the context, the build-up, I should watch the game. Well, that means ending the stream. I can't do that. You guys are too important to me. My mediocre humor is more important than my unmeasured passion for my baseball team.
Rolex released a collection. Their 2023 collection has a rose gold Rolex. So rose gold is a big trend for the 2023-2024. So you're
I'll
going to
tell you what I'm going to do. Let me at least just bring up the page here on the side so I can just do a quick check. Just jump on the other tab. Let me just leave this up over here. All right. We came right back. God, we gave up 4 runs, came right back to tie it. This is why I'm in love with this team. They gave up the lead, came right back to tie it. Right the frig back. All right. It's okay. It's okay. We're going to be fine. We're going to be fine.
to see a lot of jewelry coming in rose gold. And of course, gemstones that are your rouge, rose, burgundy.
Peach.
You're going to see a lot of that in rose gold as well.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Chantel said, wow, Tony is setting my credit card on fire today. I have a 7-carat Denise Brothers Morganite. It's a little big for daily wear since I work in the medical field, but I can't pass this up. Thank you, Tony and Michelle. Happy dancing. Well, Chantel, thank you for your service in the medical field. We appreciate you. And
thank you, Chantel.
Which one did she get?
I just don't think this is the most effective way to showcase these rings. This looks very sloppy. You know? I mean, look at how this one's all bent, all crooked and shit. This one's hitting the other one. This one's way the hell alone. It just doesn't make any sense.
Wow. Look at that. Very nice.
Oh my God, that was her Borat. That was her Borat. No. God, her references are always like 2 decades too old. Oh no. I got to hear that. That was the worst Borat ever. Very nice. Like, if that 2-word phrase wasn't so embedded into Borat culture, I wouldn't have been able to say, oh, she did a Borat.
Look at that. Very nice.
I mean, the accent is wrong.
And I call rose gold the metal, the neutral of the metal world. It's not white, it's not yellow, it's rose. So it just bridges everything.
Okay, anybody else? Ladies and gentlemen, there is a very famous Greek philosopher that says, if I'm not here, I'm gone.
That's true.
I'm looking for the philosopher. I'm looking. Epicurus. Why should I fear death? I'm sure he butchered the actual quote. If I am, then death is not. If death is, then I am not. Why should I fear that, which can only exist when I do not? Long-time men lay oppressed with slavish fear. Religious tyranny did domineer. At length the mighty one of Greece began to assent the liberty of man. Tony, I don't think that's quite what you said, but okay, whatever.
And if I'm not here, I may be dead. So, ladies and gentlemen, listen to the Greek.
If I'm not here, I may be dead. What? No, it's I may be dead. No, there's nothing about a maybe. He's talking about how death is imminent. There's no maybe about it. Tony, you're butchering this. Then select live score, and you can put the small box beside your face stream to monitor the score. I'd rather just do this and then go back. And look, see, that's why. I now see they've already given up the lead. They've already given, the Houston's already back ahead again. Back and forth. Just way more entertaining than whatever the hell I'm doing here.
Greek philosophers. They are very, 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 very famous.
Oh, no, we got it. That was 3 varies. If they're so famous, why don't you say Epicurus? You're not saying his name because you don't know his name. You don't know his name. And the way for you to skirt around you not knowing is to talk about how famous he is in order to be like, well, why do I have to say his name? He's just too damn famous. Tony, just stop. Stop. There's nothing worse than like trying to quote a Greek or whatever philosopher and like not really knowing the quote and not even knowing who said it, but just trying to sound smart. Ugh, God.
Gentlemen, listen to the Greek philosophers. They are very, 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 very famous.
Mm-hmm.
He's acting like they're a pop band. Like they're up there with fucking
Anybody else?
Wait a minute. Sorry.
Wow.
Obrigado, we are leaving.
And you know,
Tony, I got a feeling you're not leaving. You got 44. Let's play a game. I got a new game. It's called How Long Does It Take for Them to Leave After Tony says we're leaving? Like, let me go back to the moment he says it, and then we're going to have to somehow keep track because I don't have a time. I don't really have a way to.
Obrigado, we are leaving.
Okay, right there. And then I'm going to as soon as I hit play, I'm going to look at my. Anybody want to take a guess? I'm going to say they're going to spend at least another 5 minutes on this. They're not leaving. So it just hit 9:35. That's 10:35 your time. So in other words, I'm going to say at 10:40, they'll leave. I guess Marsha's saying 10:38.
and you know, my daddy
I'm not going to
always
pause it.
says
That's the
it's
only way we're going to
later
make this
now
work.
than it's been
Yeah,
all
I'm not
day.
pausing it. Marsha, do you think I'm stupid?
Yes,
Do you
and
think I'm
also
stupid?
there's a very famous phrase is
Do you
Greek
really
also
think-
says, there is no way, there is no doubt about that one.
They did move.
All right, ready?
Wow.
Was that?
They
I think
really
that
did
was
move.
Confucius.
They really did move. That's impressive. All right. You caught me, Tony. You caught me trying to make fun of you with one of your things, and yet you were actually truthful that time. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah, no, he's Greek.
Yeah, nah, he's Greek.
Yes.
Oh, did she mention Epicurus?
Was that? I think that was Confucius.
No, it wasn't Confucius.
Yeah, no, he's Greek.
No, he's Greek. He's very famous. He's Greek. I just don't know his name. I just know he's really, really super duper famous. Tony, stop pretending. No, he's just saying. No, Tony's just no.
Ladies and gentlemen, okay.
Here we go. Here we go. Okay, guys, $10,999. Let's go bid.
Uh-oh.
We got the bids coming in. $12.99 from Melinda. $23.99 from Pool. Hey, Marcia, look at that giant window. There seems to be $24.99 from Marcia. She wants the over. She doesn't want anybody to overbid her. She waited and then took the over. Yeah, I know. Marcia, you don't have to explain. I know what you do. You don't really understand who you're up against, do you, Marcia? After years of knowing me, you really don't. After how many examples? Sure, I've been caught wrong, but like the conversion rate here is like 98%. You never have to really explain. I'm on it. I'm locked in. You hear? You feel me?
Are you guys ready?
Okay, he said you guys, but I'm still saying that's an are you ready? And you don't know me well enough to know that I always have to explain things. I know, but at some point something's got to give. Like, you mean to tell me, like, if every time you opened a cabinet door, like this, like, cartoon punching glove came out and hit you in the face, that you would just keep doing it because it's just your way? Like, wouldn't something finally shake it up for you? I don't know. All right. We do this because we're friends, okay, guys? I would never lay in anybody else like I lay into Marsha, okay? Because Marsha can take it. She knows. What we're doing right now is what we've been doing for forever. This is just what we do. Something just happened. Exactly. It's a compliment. That's a compliment. Something just happened. Oh, are you ready? He said, are you guys ready? But that's fine. That's fine. Marsha, is that fine? Are you guys ready? Okay. We threw in what do you call it?
I doubt it.
Okay.
Half a carrot.
Okay.
In diamonds.
All right.
5 carats of
You approve. You have my approval. Something like that.
trillionth cut.
And a quarter. 13.
Quantity limited.
Oh, I got to make a...
Almost.
Oh, that was an orgasm. Unfortunately, I'm 99% sure that's not up here. Okay. All right. Just making sure. Don't want to let an orgasm go unrewarded, you know?
5 grams of gold.
All right.
And a
so
Tony Denise
Houston
cut.
got 1 back. We
Oh,
got 2
boy,
more innings.
howdy.
Good luck, ladies and
All
gentlemen.
right.
We're going to take this to 7,999. The next
Tony, that is just way too much. Just lower the camera a little bit or make it just too much headspace all the time.
price is final. Good luck.
All right, here we go. 13 available.
He said this price is
I would
final.
let no grass grow.
Let no grass. Wait, she's about to say something stupid. I was pausing because I wanted to point out how they haven't sold a damn one yet, and they've only got 13. This could be a anger situation. Let's see how this one goes.
Available.
Oh, next price?
I
Okay.
would let no grass grow under the Tootsies. Look at this.
I guarantee you that's not an expression. Let the grass grow under the Tootsies? This is not an expression. Oh, which means feet? Okay. He just put in a cuter word. But, I mean, it's not... Oh, wow. A Thai translation came up first. Yeah, foghorn version. Okay, that makes sense. So we could have had a foghorn moment, but that's not on the board. All right. That's too bad.
And booyah.
All right, look. Let me look through this again. Guys, let's just take a quick minute and go through. I know we've done this before, but it's been a while. These are going to be, whenever I actually get around to it, maybe when I get to like 225 subs, I will update the bingo game. But these are the potential new squares. Tony lies about a price mistake. That definitely, I want to put an asterisk next to the ones I'm 100% about. Because I'm sick of him doing that. Guys, I made a mistake. I'm sorry. Michelle dances in her chair. Okay, that's kind of okay. Tony pounds the table. That's okay. Tony does his Mr. Wizard's World monologue. I don't even know what I meant by that. What did I mean by that? Oh, is that where he, like, maybe gets into, like, the scientific, like, you know, gets into, like, the elemental aspects of the gems and stuff. That must be it. All right, this one is actually, I'm going to just get rid of this one. How the stones are formed. Oh, yeah, but this one is, yeah, that's a little too, yeah, I don't want that one on the, okay. Calling customers out by their personal name. That one definitely is going to be there. Asterisk. Blowout price out. One time only deal in. Okay, one time only deal. I know I've heard that. I'll keep that. You don't think he pounds the table on a regular basis. Well, again, I'm not putting an asterisk next to it, am I? Which means I'm not canceling it, but I'm not saying I'm definitely putting it in. Just still in limbo. Obrigado. Okay, he says that a lot. You know what? He says that enough for a square. I think so. I'm going to put an asterisk there. Beans. Yes, for sure. Michelle needs some extra things for her. Suggesting buying 2 or more to turn a profit. Yeah, I like that one. I do like that one. Tony uses 1 too many superlatives. I mean, this has to change. He does, but you put the word congratulations there. He does what? Oh, well, I think that what I did was because I didn't know what the word meant. I'm saying congratulations question mark as in like is that what that means? Don't worry about the congratulations. Okay, it means thank you. Good to know. Sorry, there's an O there. I'm really these are the aspects of this exercise, Marcia, that are really not. They don't really matter. It's really more about what squares are we going to use or not. Not if a word is spelled right or something. Like, come on. Okay, so as I was trying to get to, Tony uses 1 too many superlatives is not good enough. We have to actually put a number on it, which means we'd need a count. Melinda, if you're still floating around, if you're not completely just fed up with me picking on Marcia for the last 20 minutes, you were the one that, wait, no, not the superlative count. You were going to do another kind of count, right? What kind of count were you talking about starting, Melinda, which I'm not sure if you're able to pull off? Was it a superlative count or? All right. Anyway, I'm going to put Tony uses 5 or more superlatives. I'm going to put 5 or more. Okay. Oh, the this is count. Okay. All right. You're fine tonight, Melinda. I don't think we're going to even check in with David. Dan tells a boring-ass story. Look, again, I don't see us playing bingo without Tony and Michelle, so I'm going to take this out. I think I put that in because I was doing my best to try to get a card where we could play when they're not both here, but that one's gone. Tony mentions where I am and freaks me out. That one's going to be in the middle. I'm not leaving it. I'm not putting an asterisk of it. Oh, wait, that's a, okay. And the one they just did, oh, is it her slowly? Oh, no. Michelle uses early 90s hip hop slang. And that is getting an asterisk. Okay. Okay. Now we're done.
Hello. Woo.
A number of superlatives in a row. All right, that's fair. That would be easier to kind of nail down. Okay, I can work with that. See, I'm fair, Marcia. I'm fair. I'm not sitting here saying you never have a good idea. I'm not here saying every time you say something it makes me want to jump out a window. I'm just saying, sometimes, yeah, sometimes. So you want to go 3? You think 3 is I think 3 is fine for that. Uses 3 superlatives in a row. All right. Okay.
That'll put a hitch in your giddy up if you miss out on this. Yeah,
and it's the same with like what do you call it? Like evangelists and people out there like professional activists who do speeches. It's always about saying things in threes. For whatever reason, it was determined it's just extra impactful when you give like 3 examples of something. I don't know whoever established that, but it's true. 2 is not enough. 4 is too many. You got to give us 3. I don't know why.
That is 5 1/4 carat. How you doing? Look at.
Let me back it up. Did I miss a good foghorn? Hold on.
That'll put a hitch in your giddy up a few minutes.
God, she is something.
Out on this one. That is 5 1/4 carat. How you doing? Look.
All right, so they are going to drop the price on this at least one more time. Let me go back. What are we? $19.99. Okay, Marsha has the high. I'm screwed. I don't see how this gets below $3,000 really, but
Okay, could you have squeezed one more facet into that stone? That is amazing. A 12 millimeter.
look how much of my
trillion.
drink I have here. I got to get drinking. Oh, wait. Oh, hold on. Yeah. Okay, so look, this is one. This should start a little higher, but still, this 1/2 inch line doesn't get to here if we move this up. Okay, that's 1/2 inch. That's fine. We're good. All right. It was close. I kind of had to look at it. But we got it.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen,
Ever loving.
there are 2 cuts you don't see in morganite. You don't
That's a good guess, Marsha.
see in aquamarine. Trilliant and round. Do you know why? Because the rough of these gemstones, the rough of aquamarine, is produced in an hexagonal
Whoa, wait a
shape.
minute. Can we talk about what the hell they're selling later? What is this thing? What is that? It looks like a weapon. Maybe a bedroom toy. I can't read this, whatever this is. I can't read it. I can see the word choice and showcase and Tuesday. I might need to mark this down just to see what the hell. Remote bedroom toy. Oh yeah, that's right. There was like the pistol grip sort of remote thing for certain like little Radio Shack like vehicles. Like your classic one, like the square sort of 2-thumb up and down, left and right sort of, or forward, backward, I should say, left and right turn. But there were some that were like this, where you just had like a pistol grip, and I think on the side was like a dial that you would turn for turning, I want to say. I don't know. Whatever. This looks strange.
So you don't see, because the wastage is
Could be a taser. But then what's this? It's some kind of like do you mount this on here to like charge it or something? I don't know. It looks weird. It looks like a transformer.
huge. And the rough of this material, the ideal for it is a cushion or an oval. That's why you don't see trilliant and rounds. Guys, every once in a blue moon, I will do a trilliant or a round cut morganite. Diamond polished, not double
Oh my
faceted.
god. All right, Pool, we got to have an intervention, man. What's going on, dude? You got a fascination. And there's no shame in it. There's no shame. Hold on. Whoops. This is what happens when you get condensation on your touchpad. Okay. Pool. I have one recording of you speaking on Discord, and it's this.
Bedroom toy.
Once again, that's
Bedroom toy.
somebody loves them some bedroom toys. No shame. There's no shame. Just saying. It's all good. All right, let's get back to it. What was that, Paul? Oh, wait, that was the other one. Paul has to say something.
Bedroom toy.
Okay, we're good. That might. Can I add that to the soundboard? Oh, tell me that's possible. Tell me I can just like drag that in. They ought to be able to have that function. Yeah, Marsha's just asking. Well, it says add sound, but I don't know if I can add it straight from. Oh, man. Damn. All right. Maybe I'll look it up later to see if it can be. I don't see a way to do it, but it would seem like you ought to be able to do that. If you have a soundboard and it's connected to this like video or audio like voice function, it seems like you should be, and if the clip's like 5 seconds or less, you ought to be able to just slap that right into your little soundboard. But I'll have to do some studying on that. Okay. Right. Back to the shenanigans.
Triple faceted.
Right click to save. Right click on this. Wait a minute. Remember, add reaction. Copy message link. Pin. Nah, doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it. Once again, though.
Bedroom, toy.
What was that?
Bedroom, toy. Bedroom, toy. Bedroom, toy. Bedroom, toy.
All right. We're good.
Ladies and gentlemen, this gemstone that you're looking at right now has over 7.
Pool, you're a hit. Tony put his sort of like his thumb into his mouth there. Not like not the tip, but like the
gemstone that you're looking at right now.
Like that. All right. Like I guess I'll let him. I'll let him go with that. I'll let him go.
Has over 75 facets. Smackdown music, ladies.
Hey, hold on there. Smackdown music. Oh, where's my soundboard? Oh wait, that's what makes that do that. Oh, okay. I gotta figure out how to use this thing. I love how these are my 6 like default sound clips. I gotta work with these. That's all I got. I wanted to add one duh, but I couldn't figure it out.
Ladies and gentlemen, can you drop the lights just a little bit?
Can you drop the lights?
Wipe it off.
Guys, it's one thing when we see the gemstone, another thing when we
I
see
guess
the
we'll have to
finishing
take his
jewelry.
word that they dropped the
This is
lights.
absolutely spectacular.
Doesn't look like
One
they
price,
dropped.
one drop. It is a yes or no offer. I cannot move the price. We will not move the price.
You say that, but then every 2 items you're like, oh, I gave you the wrong price. I can't move this price. Oh, oops, I sold this for half the price I was supposed. You're such a liar, dude.
It was supposed to be final $2,799. This is from my collection.
Nobody
to yours,
wants this.
From my home to yours. Sorry for the limited quantity. 2,000.
Why are you sorry? You haven't sold 1. If your quantity was 2, you'd be fine. What do you?
197. Final price. Go.
Nice. All right. 18.
All right, somebody's gonna buy this damn. Somebody out of pity is gonna buy this.
Old. 4.8.
What is it? $19.99? What is it?
18.
$21.97. Now he's getting weird on the prices. Where are the bids? 23. Wait, that's 219. I think I beat Pool by $2. Pool, I beat you by 2, maybe even $1. Something like that. But yeah, if this is it.
Eric Gold.
Ladies and gentlemen, 4 minutes, we're leaving.
Start at the bottom.
4 minutes we're leaving? They haven't sold 1 yet. And that almost sounded like anger right there. And Pool's not happy either. Pool, come on. Don't you? See, I need to get this. Where is it at? Why is it?
Bedroom, toy.
All right, we're going to find you one and make you happy, okay?
Bedroom toy.
It's coming, all right? Hang in there.
Bottom and work our way up. Okay, that's the bottom. That's the goal.
All right, halftime
Then
coming.
you
Whoa, look at that
have
weird.
A
That's a weird looking
5
band.
1/4 carat, 12 millimeter, trillion cut, Maripino Morganite. Then you have 42 1.2 millimeter round G to H SI clarity, near colorless and eye clean.
Oh my God, I just saw a glimpse of under her nails. Ew, there is some crud. Hold on. Look right there. What is that? What is in there? God. My sound got really loud? Why? I did have to pump up my... Oh, wow. Look at that. Why did it do that? Thank you for telling me that. Yeah, when I started the stream tonight, I was like, why aren't I louder? And I had to pump it up. And then suddenly, boom. You never know with this thing. But yeah, guys, and anytime there's something like that happening, please do let me know. Thanks, Marsha.
Clean.
Oh, wait. I'm forgetting why I'm here. The crud. I want to show some crud off here. Do you see? Right in there. Look at this. Huh? Sean's collecting video got cut off at 21 minutes, so we can't play our game later. What?
Clean diamonds that total 1/2 carat and free.
Wait, hold on. We gotta put this on pause. We gotta see what's going on with Sean. How is it a 21-minute video? It just cut off abruptly? Nah, they would have taken down the whole video. Or maybe Marsha's just joking. Which, to be fair, is fine. Sean Collector, Jim, I don't know. Yeah, this guy. 9:18. 4 hours ago, 21 minutes. What happened, Sean? We got to find out what happened. Okay. We got to find out.
Welcome to Gem Collectors with Sean.
Something's different already. What is this weird, like, bedazzled drapes he's got going on? I don't remember these. Why are we looking at so much negative space off to the sides? What's going on, Sean?
Right here doing another wonderful 301st podcast.
Oh, this is a podcast. You know, I've been getting this wrong the whole time. It's a podcast. Here, let me double your... There, let me double you up.
As a 6-year feature of Gem Shopping Network. Prior to that, I hosted 9 years, I think like 8 of those doing my own, had my own show. A lot of...
So immediately something's different because he didn't come out with his normal intro. And then what's happening here? Okay, so yeah, we can't even attempt to play the game, right? But I want to find out what happened. Yeah, he's never mentioned it was a podcast before. The background's slightly different. Like, what's this wire over here? I mean, he's always had a table with a bunch of crap on the back. That's normal. His outfit, hair, everything else, that's all well and good. But everything else is off.
Of you followed me from then and was then a host for another vendor before that with a lot of unusual...
Is the table the same? Is it? It's got like a white... Oh, you're right. Yeah, I see the white. And then... No, it's different because he had this large gray sort of brick thing behind him. That's gone. Now it's just black with these weird drapes.
Welcome to Gem Collectors.
Pool, I said, please don't update me if the Stros are... Only if the Orioles do something good. I don't want to know. Now we're down 2. here we go. 3 outs left. Who's due up? Rutschman, O'Hearn, and Hayes. And I guess it's Classy. That's the Astros closer. Rutschman's 1 for 3 tonight with a 2-run double. O'Hearn 4 for 4 with a double and 2 RBI. Look at that. O'Hearn 4 for 4 tonight. So if we can just get that leadoff man on, and Rutschman walks as much as he strikes out. He's got one of the best batting eyes in the league. It's all about, I'm telling you, this whole attempt at rallying for 2 runs a night is going to come down to the very first pitch of the inning. And if Rutschman can lay off a pitch that goes for ball 1, it's on. Because he's going to work that at bat, and he's going to get on base. And then O'Hearn's going to come up and get an extra base hit. Whether he ties it with a 2-run homer or cuts the lead in half with a... Oh, it's Ryan Presley. That's right. Ryan Presley's the closer. Okay. This is it, man. Let me look at this first pitch. Guys, I know. You don't want to just stare at this. I know. This is the time to maybe, take a leak. Or, I don't know, find me another subscriber. I just want to see this first pitch come in. I'm telling you, it's going to tell us everything we need to know. If it starts out 0-1, oh, God. If Rutschman can't get on. Oh, and we lost the lead on a home run. Oh, no, well, we're already down 1, but we gave up a home run to Martin Maldonado. That's like their backup catcher. Fuck. Pena grounded into a force out. That scored the other run. Abreu homered. Mullins doubled. Rutschman scored. O'Hearn up, called strike on a curveball. A high curveball. A hanging curve right out of the gate. See, if Adley was in his zone, he would have saw that fat hanging pitch, and he would have hit the hell out of it. All right, that one's way inside. Guys, I know. Marsha's like, what WTF? Look, let me light up this joint. Look. This might not take long. He swung at that. Look at that curveball in the dirt. And Adley swung at it. Oh, God. Oh, no. Shit. Where's my lighter? Come on, Adley. Come on, baby. Come on. You were the big hero yesterday with that home run. Any way you can, man. Work the count. Ball two. Let's go. You guys might see me freak out. This might be worth it. As much as you might not like baseball, this still might be worth it somehow. Because you're going to see some emotions here while I stare at like a cartoon description of what's going on. You swung at called strike? How's that a called strike? It's in the dirt. Oh, the 5th pitch is here. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was this one. Oh, God, called strike 3. There's nothing worse than just sitting there and taking an out, not even taking a swing. Oh, man. So now Ahern's in there. Boom, strike right out of the gate. Guys, don't worry. Probably 2 minutes, this is over. Fuck! All right, 1-1. 1-1. Everybody excited? Everybody got baseball fever? I can feel it. All right. Curveball fouled away. Another pitcher's count. Down 1-2. Set up for another strikeout. And we got Ced Mullins on deck. So Mullins is going to... Oh, no, Hayes is on deck. We might have a pinch hitter for Hayes. Do we have a lefty? Okay, there's ball 2. There's ball 2. after the stream is when I got to head on over to that weed shop and apologize. Oh, wait, in play, no out. In play, no out. So Ahern, who's 4 for 4, has reached base somehow. Did he homer? What did he do? Look at where that curveball is. It's right in the middle of the plate. Oh, I hope he at least got an extra base hit out of it because he doesn't have a whole lot of speed. We need him at second. What happened? Nope, it's a single. It's a single. Okay, tying run is at the plate. Tying run is at the plate. Let's go. All right, as long as Hayes does not hit into a double play. Hayes singles on a sharp line drive. Ryan O'Hearn is second. 2 men on base. Come on. Let's go. Tying runs on. Now we got Mullins. We got Mullins coming up. Big Said. Let's go. Let's fucking go, man. God, I want to watch this. Why isn't this burning right? God, the last thing I need is a joint that doesn't burn right and all the smoke just goes to waste. What the hell's going on here? Could somebody say something? I don't know. You guys can maybe talk amongst yourselves or something if you want. I mean, my God. You got to understand. This is big time right here. Okay, that's fouled off. That was right down the middle. Well, Marcia, this is the price that's paid when, you run a stream for a year. There's nobody signing up. Nobody's watching. All right, there's ball. Oh, okay. Look at it, just above the zone. Okay. Come on, Said. Pulls in, pulls down. I'm just saying, Marcia, I could send you a direct message and let you know when this thing is over. But right now, I'm not going nowhere. I'm sorry. I really am. I mean, I'm not like sorry in the way of like I feel guilt. Oh my God, the Mullins! Yes! Yes! Oh, get the fuck in that motherfucker! Yes! Oh! Yeah! Get in! Get in! Yes! Yes! And that's why I'm watching. And that's why I'm watching. And that's why I'm watching. Right there. I didn't even see it. 3-run homer in the 9th. 3-run homer in the 9th. Get in. Huh. Woo! I'm not watching. I'm staring at the same thing you're looking at, Marcia. I'm looking at what you're looking at. I haven't seen it. It's going to pop up here in the highlight thing in a minute. Yeah, Marcia, because I've been waiting my whole life for this. I'm a little excited. Could you maybe have some empathy? Maybe support a guy who's been down and out and needs this. Please. Thank you. Oh, my God. I gotta see it. Come on, it's gotta be on Twitter by now. A 3-run homer in the 9th off the closer. Oh, my God. I can't wait. Here it is.
Mullins drives it high and deep right field. Cedric Mullins has done it again. Do you believe this? A 9th inning, 3-run demolition from Cedric Mullins. And the Orioles have the lead again. Holy smokes!
Well, that's exactly what he did it, Kevin. He smoked it.
Mullins drives it high and deep right field. Cedric Mullins has done it again. Do you believe this? A ninth inning, 3-run demolition from Cedric Mullins. And the Orioles have the lead again.
I cannot tell you. I cannot describe. Look, if there's anything you should be feeling right now, it's not boredom. It's not like, ew, what the. You should only be feeling jealous. You should only be feeling jealous because I would be jealous if I were in the same room or chat or anything with somebody who felt the euphoria that is coursing through my veins right now. The euphoria. You can't buy it. There's no drug out there that'll give you the feeling that I have right now. Ain't nothing gonna stop this team. Let's go. What's up, Sean?
With Sean, right here doing another wonderful 301st podcast.
Danielle, I don't know what's happening. How do you guys want to play this? Do you want me to skip to the end to see how it, do you want me to scrub through? Do you want to actually guess something even though it appears it's not going to? Does Poole already know what happened here? I don't know. I don't know how to play this. I'm willing to do whatever you guys want to do while I catch my breath. How do you want to play this? If you want to make a guess, go ahead. Otherwise, I'm going to start scrubbing until I see what. I can't breathe, man. I can't believe Mullins hit a 3-run homer. Just no quit in this team. No quit. All right. Just go to the 20th minute and we can see what happened. All right. So no game. And then, all right, here it is for the final minute. It's got to be just a hard cut.
Which is, I think, out of touch with reality, which I've said before.
He never got to an item. So how could he?
Because the prices all exceeded anything that I would ever want to offer them or to sell them for. Most everything I have to offer is something that would be way below market. Wait till I get to them today. Okay, so funny about the Whitman-Stoughton lines. I wound up at the same place with meteorites, but those patterns
Oh, please tell me in the middle of a boring story it just cuts. Ugh.
are more rhombic than square. I did find more specimens from Pennsylvania and Tyrol, but the most telling one was from North Carolina, where the netting was not just raised bumps between the old siderite and new limonite crust, but were hoppered down into
Bothering me that this curtain is just like flapping in the breeze.
the siderite by several millimeters. The etched pattern seems to be following the building block structure of the siderite. I'm trying to get to this question on the Friends of Minerals forum to see if anyone has studied this and can give us the science. Great job there, Miss Barbara, on doing some homework on that, and that's something I just do not have time. I did what I could on that, enough to be able to present it as something real and
Well, Sean, if you've been catching on to what I've been doing with your streams and the games we've been playing, then well played, sir. Well played. You prevented us from having any enjoyment out of what happened. Oh, you want to see a crazy clip? Here's a crazy clip. Here's a crazy clip for you.
Mullins drives it high and deep right field. Cedric Mullins has done it again. Do you believe this?
God, it got out of there in a hurry, too. Again, 9th inning, down 2 runs, facing the closer of a team destined for the playoffs. Probably the best team in the American League of the last 5 years. Am I right or am I right? Right? They've got like 3 pennants, like 2 World Series. Okay, they cheated one of those years, but whatever. The Astros are a tough team. We came to their house, got a 3-run homer in the 9th inning off of their closer. You don't just do that. You don't just do that unless you got a team of destiny, okay? There, I said it. Let's go.
Sizing for $21.97. How about no? How about HE double hockey sticks? No. That's not going to happen.
You can say hell.
That is gorgeous, to say the least.
Oh, that
Is
is
this
what you're
thing on?
good at, Marsha.
Are we
Marsha.
broadcasting?
Michelle. All right, that was a Freudian slip. Same crap on ShopLC. Oh, yeah. What's going on, Benz?
We cannot move on this price.
Benz, you just missed
This is it. This is
the
the
greatest
best and
5
final
minutes of my
price.
life.
It is a morganite of intense color, trillion cut, surrounded by diamonds, 5 grams of gold. And let me correct myself. Not gold, 18 karat gold. The most luxurious level of gold internationally. Thank you very much. One correction, that is a 4A gemstone, not AAA, but
Charles is in.
the deal is there. The offer is there. The cut is perfect. Congratulations to all of you. We're leaving with the clock.
Did you now?
You know what?
Did you
Clear
see
your
Cedric Mullins hit a
schedule
3-run
the day
homer in
you
the
get
ninth?
this, because you're just going to
What's
sit
going on?
around
Did we win?
and
Okay, we're
watch
going to the
this
bottom.
dance
Oh,
in
wait,
the
8
light.
to
Watch this as I bring it down.
Oh, God.
Just watch what this does. I mean,
We need 3
this
outs. We need 3
is
more outs. Oh my God! And it's their best 3 hitters.
absolutely stunning.
It's their best
When the
3
light
hitters
hits
due up
it,
in the
look-
bottom. We're gonna have to go through this again. Marsha, look, it's been a full year of streaming. How many streams? 200, 215, 220. I mean, you know, 99.99% of the time, I'm here to deliver content for you guys. I want to entertain you guys. You know, it's not about me. It's about you guys. But tonight, it's about me. And I'm just going to be frank with you. Between now and about 5 or 6 weeks, for that period of time, it's going to happen again. In all likelihood. It might happen 3, 4, 5 times. I don't know. This is just, again, this is... God, why don't they have that replay right here? Oh, here it is. Here it is. I want to see it on the full screen. Hold on.
Mullins drives it high.
Oh, why aren't you going full screen? Okay, I don't know what happened. It doesn't matter. What's going on? What's all this? Let me refresh the page. Hold on. Well, Marsha, that would be a huge... You know how pro sports are about... You're not even, like, technically allowed to, like, have friends over at your house to watch the game because they're supposed to be paying for it somehow, or you know what I mean? Yeah, let me just look at this right here. Hold on. Come on, go full screen for me. You're just going to play games? Are you just playing games? What are you doing? Why are you playing games? I hit play, and then I hit full screen. That's all you got to do.
Mullins drives it.
It won't do it. All right, whatever. I'll watch it 1,000 times later. They're still not starting. Let me just hear another minute of this.
Look at that. Look at those facets. It is stunning.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen,
Oh.
if a 3-carat stone is $18,000,
We don't have bingo. And we don't have bingo yet. Sorry, I'm belching. Jeez, okay. All right, I get it. Yeah, right? Shouldn't... Yeah, they should be getting it. They've sold 1. They've sold 1.
how much would this be?
Sorry. It's not
If
even... I
3
swear, I'm not,
carats,
like,
someone
burping.
is
I've got, like, the
selling
hiccups.
for
But it sounds like
18,000,
burping. I'm sorry.
How much should this be? Well, first of all, I don't think you're going to find a trillion cut. But
No.
let's say you did. How much would someone ask for something like this?
I don't know, Tony. Why don't you
Well,
tell
ladies
me?
and gentlemen, this is your final price. Thank you very, very much. Congratulations. We're moving on with that clock.
All right. Wow. You know what?
2. They've doubled their sales. Wait, do I hear a calculator? Okay, we're on. Bottom of the ninth. This is it. Oh, wait, did you already get one out? Oh, my God, the leadoff guy's already on second base. We already gave up a fucking leadoff double. Oh, no, it wasn't. He reached on an error? Wait, this is wrong. Anthony Santander does not play third base. This is wrong. In play out. Okay, but did that move the runner to third? Did that move the tying run to third? It did. It did. Okay. Wow. So Houston has got better than a 50-50 chance of tying it right here, if not winning it. Whether or not they win it, I don't know. But that runner's 90 feet away with only one out. And one of the best hitters around. This is the guy, by the way, who gave us the worst moment of the season. Kyle Tucker. This guy, when Houston was in Baltimore a couple of months back, hit a grand slam in the ninth inning off of us to win the game. It was gut-wrenching. So, of all the people to see but we got one of our better left-handed pitchers in there to face the lefty. The only problem is Tucker hits lefties just as well as he does righties. It doesn't really matter. And now we got a pitch that appears to have been in the zone, but Tucker gets a ball for it. So now he's got a 2-0 count. Guarantee you, he minimal ties the game here. I just hope it's by an out with a fly ball and not a hit. Okay, he fouled that one off. Marsha, if you want anger from Tony, you might be getting anger from me here in a minute. What a classic game this is. And you can tell just by following it like this on the... Like, this is how people, like, in the 20s would, like, follow a game, like, on a ticker tape. They would just sit in a giant, like, auditorium while some guy would just read, like, a ticker tape with, like, the latest, like, play that happened. That's actually how people would, you know, before even radio, like, people were, like, following along what was going on in the baseball game. All right, so that's ball 3, 3-1 count. Again, good hitters count. I really have, there it is. It's in play. It's in play, but it's an out. That's good. It's just a matter of whether or not it tied the game. Did we get like a pop-up on the infield? He grounds out and no runs scored? Yes! Yes! I don't know how. We must have had, did we have the infield in? I don't know why we would. I mean, you don't want to have him blow up with a big inning. I can't believe we got him out and didn't give up the run. I can't believe it. Guys, that's like a 20% chance. 20% chance you hold that runner at third, especially with Hughes. I mean, Tucker is he's an all-star. He's 2 for 5 tonight with a triple and a double. Holy shit. 1 out away. 1 out away from doing the impossible. 1 out away from our 94th win. That's 10 more wins than Houston. Oh. And Verlander went there and not to us. You happy about that decision there, Justin? You sure you went to the right team there, buddy? I don't know what's going on here. I don't know why there isn't any updates happening here. I'm just trying to talk to fill dead air. Tony, Michelle, take a delay. I say delay because the word delay popped up just now. Take a lesson from what I'm doing here. Like, just don't have dead air forever. Okay? All right, so there was some sort of delay. I don't know what. But now we got McCormick coming up. A right-handed hitter. We could be having a pitching change. I guarantee you we're going to have somebody come in right now. Our manager is not going to let a lefty face a right-handed hitter to get this last out. He's got to have a right-handed reliever ready to come in. I don't know who. I got a feeling we ran through 3 or 4 relievers already tonight. So that's got to be what this delay is, though. There's, I want to just, fill up the time.
Okay, this is
We'll listen to her while we look at
a
this.
carat.
All right.
Absolutely not. Throwing in a half a carat of near colorless eye clean diamonds, throwing in 4.85 grams of 18 karat gold, throwing in free sizing, $418 a carat. Not on your life. What was that 2 carat, whatever it was, 19,000 something? Well, it's 3 carat, but that includes the diamond.
Did we ever find out who won
okay,
this
3.
bid, by the way? 2,200?
Look at the color.
19,005. Yeah, I'm trying not to. Divided by.
Oh, that's the one I won by like $1.99.
Stone on this one, 6,500 a carat.
Yeah.
6,500.
I'm reliving a fond
Can we see
memory.
that again? That's counting the diamonds, the gold, the whole deal. 6,500.
Pool, I didn't mean to rub it in
carat.
by bringing
We're
that up.
at
I
400 and some
legit
odd,
forgot.
Just counting the stone. Patsy's in. And Charles. Charles is the first one in the pool.
Oh,
All
this
right,
is the good
let's
part of the
move.
joint. Oh, we're hitting the resin now. Ooh.
You can still. Oh, snap.
Oh, my lips are getting sticky.
I gotta go.
Wait, wait.
I've gotta leave. This is a.
You gotta go.
Wow. What does that say?
I gotta go. Wait, is this a new item?
Oh.
That's an orgasm.
Oi.
I want to string together like all the Michelle orgasm noises into like one super soundbite.
Okay.
All right.
That is a 6.65 carat. Thank you.
All right, there you go. Go ahead and put in your bid, but it might be a minute before we get back to that, all right? So was it 12 grand? I'll go $24.99. I don't fucking know if I can get it in there. All right. Phew. Oh, I can still play the audio.
Cushion cut.
This is taking a long time. I don't understand
Little
what
bit
the
of
delay here.
heaven on the hand.
Normally, it does not take
10
this long.
points of diamonds. And
I mean, they
there's
haven't even
20
announced a pitching
diamonds.
change.
The diamonds are taper baguette.
What the fuck is the delay?
Oh my word! Double prong. Look at
Pool,
this.
did you have this game actually on, or were you just following? Okay, here we go. Defensive. Okay, defensive replacements.
Cock-a-doodle-doo. Honey, if you walked past this.
And the pitching change,
a
as I
rooster
thought.
would
Okay,
crow.
so
Did you
Cano
see
is
that
still
sun
in. Here we
come
go.
up?
Here we
Look
go.
at that ring.
Our de facto closer with Felix
Ever
Batista
loving.
injured.
4.33
Yenier Cano,
grams of
2023
14 karat gold.
All-Star,
Tony this
in the
stone.
game now to get the final out. In the game now to get the final.
I
Michelle,
don't
shut
even
up.
know. Just go ahead.
Ladies and
I got
gentlemen.
nothing.
Tony, shut up. There, that made me feel better because by saying only Michelle shut up, I felt a bit like a misogynistic asshole. I'm an equal opportunity shut the fuck up person right now. Okay, here we go. 2 strikes already. This could be it. We could be seconds away. Let me set my drink down so I don't spill it. Come on, buddy. Come on, Cano. Is that it? What happened? Strike 3! Ball game! Orioles win it! Oh! Yes! I gotta send one message. Another crazy win. Courtesy of Orioles Magic. Bro, how are you not feeling the hype? Marcia, I know you've lived your whole life and you're like, baseball is stupid. Why would it ever make any sense now? I get it. It shouldn't. But believe in me, Marcia, there's something. I want you to get into this. Just, there's something there for you. I want all of us to get excited. Because I'm telling you, this is a journey I'm on right now. This is a journey. Are you not entertained? Pool, do you feel it?
Bedroom toy.
See? Pool feels it. Ah. Oh, my God. All right. Oh, this thing is sparkling. Orioles baseball. You gotta feel it. Wait, they might have the final out on the Twitter here. Let's see. All about that energy, yo. 8-7. What a game. You saw the back and forth. You saw the what is it? Like look at it like in this perspective. Look at this. It was Houston went 1-0 ahead. Then we went up 3-1. Then they went up 5-3. Then we tied it at 5. Then they went up 7-5. And then we score 3 in the ninth to win 8-7. Unbelievable. God, what a game. And what a heartbreaker for Houston at Houston. If you're a Stros fan and that crowd watching a game play out like that is straight out of that Simpsons episode when Ralph Wiggum's kid or whatever, his heart literally combusts when Lisa like blows him off or whatever. I know you know what I'm talking about. I didn't do a good job of describing it. All right, look, we still got 30 minutes, we'll call it. We're going to play some stuff. Benz, you got a bid in here? What are we doing? Okay. You think this is going to go from $12,000 all the way down to $800?
The past.
Okay, you got the Simpsons
6
reference.
months.
Okay. I just wasn't sure because, well, that was when everybody watched the show. So it is a pretty famous moment in the show. If you were to quiz me on something that happened on The Simpsons in the last 22 years, I wouldn't have a clue. I tuned out by like season 7 or 8. But
let me
it's their 35th. They're starting season 35, right? It's insane.
go back. Until last year,
Tony, you're even lower in your chair. You're sinking, Tony. Is Tony in quicksand? Is Tony in hot magma? Tony, like hit the little air pressure thing on. That's probably what it is. He's sitting in one of those chairs where you got the little thing underneath to like pump it up. But with those kind of chairs, especially if you're a bit on the portly side, that pressure eventually just never comes back and you just have to sit low in your chair like this. Lauren in the colorful. You know what? What better way to celebrate than with checking in with our friend Lauren just for a moment. Maybe you know what? I'm going to contact Lauren and ask her to wear some orange and black for the Orioles.
Here instead of, Will, I like this at, oh my goodness.
Lauren is
Wasn't
on right
this
now.
Just
Whoa.
here.
Lauren wasn't allowing me to pause. All right. Where are we?
We also
this is I'm not a big fan of this. This looks like wallpaper in like a Miami Beach restaurant or something. I'm not a fan of that. Not a fan of that one, Lauren. You're better than this. There's no like interesting like cuts or you know what I'm saying? Like it's too basic for her. This is too basic.
For everybody,
you know what I mean?
And like I said, classics like our cross necklace that we're
It's by no means ugly. It's just for her, like she has set a bar that this does not live up to. That's all.
bring you and a diamond tennis bracelet. It's one of our larger
Japanese
sizes.
ramen
so
joint
there's
wallpaper.
more money
Yeah.
to be saved here on each individual.
You know what
item
I'm
than
talking
ever
about.
before. And even going forward, and that includes,
Everyone's been in a
as
restaurant
we
with that
think about
wallpaper.
Black Friday and holidays and all that, big shopping season that may not be necessarily in
God,
full
when
swing,
she
but
extends
it doesn't get any
those-
better in the value. So think about
When she extends those like stork hands of hers, I mean, God, man, they're. I mean, without the nails, she's got like Arsenio Hall level fingers, man. They're damn near alien looking. You got to admit, right?
that may not be necessarily in full swing, but it doesn't get any better in the value. So think
Wow.
about shopping early and often, even if you're thinking about shopping.
She could grip a basketball, no problem. That's my boy checking in. Yes, fuck you, Astros. God, I can't believe Mullins with a 3-run homer. God. Oh, my God. I am celebrating today. I don't know what the hell I'm doing, but my face isn't on fire for a change. I got a decent night's sleep. The second day in a row, the Orioles just did the impossible. I'm sitting here hanging with my friends, watching some nonsense. This is about as good as I can feel. Okay. I broke a bong yesterday, and I got to go atone for that. That's a thing I got to go do. All right. But that's going to be way easier than it otherwise normally would be if it weren't for all the other great things going on right now. I'm so thankful. I want everyone to know that I'm on a recorded microphone. This isn't just thoughts I have in my head that I don't even. I mean it. When things are going well, I really appreciate it. I really appreciate when things go well. I do not take any of it for granted. I know I can't maintain this, but when it happens, I appreciate it. Will that translate into maybe having it happen a little bit more often? Probably not. But, okay, whatever.
All the Morganite in the company I was able to supply. I made an agreement when I joined ShopLC to deliver X number of carats at a certain price. After that, I couldn't maintain the price. So now I have the privilege to bring in a few very, very special pieces. Very special pieces.
Tony. I swear, when Tony is this small and is leaning back, he looks like a human thumb. He's like a thumb with eyes. It's weird.
They are unique. We did a piece a while back that we did with pink diamonds, which was absolutely spectacular. We brought that trillion cut gemstone in today's.
Nothing on that thumb line? All right. I think I wore everybody out. Maybe I shouldn't even. Maybe I just should stop now. Maybe I shouldn't even bother going on. Win 94. Win 94. That means 12 games left. If we go 6-6, just 500 baseball, 100 win season, a 100 win season. Mwah, chef's kiss.
Many years ago,
yes,
I had the opportunity to supply one of the biggest Morganite orders in history.
Mm-hmm.
It was a company.
Oh, wait, this is a history lesson. We just need a mention of a mine at this point. No, nothing more than just a location, something. We're close. Oh, hello, Lauren.
United States. For the lack of a specific name, we supplied the factory that manufactured the order for this company. They had, let's say they were called JVC, for example.
Why is he so sketch? Why are there some company names you drop like nothing, like Tiffany's all the time, and then there's others where like you act like if you say their name, like your firstborn child is going to be abducted or something. Like, I don't get it with this guy.
And ladies and gentlemen,
like, is he just creating a whole like universe of fake importance about all these things that he's talking, or is any of this stuff even real? Is he just making up like? Is he like the Baron Munchausen of gem sellers? Like, how much of this stuff do we believe?
Supplied gemstones to them at the heyday of the production of the mine, and at the time they did.
I mean, really, nothing for the thumb comparison? I feel like everybody is just dead now. I'm back into doing it. Where's the part where Marsha's like, We're back in the game. Come on, guys. I took like a 15-minute little something. All right, maybe it was half an hour.
A ring.
I apologize.
Which
I apologize.
was with a 5-carat gemstone.
Oh, I got to blow my nose.
5-carat gemstone.
Hold on.
This was about 10 years ago for $3,400.
So why didn't you do the email stuff when the baseball stuff was happening? There's a now I get back into the thing and do the email stuff.
And ladies and gentlemen, they sold 500 rings in 10 minutes.
All right.
It was one of the most beautiful Morganite ever presented to the world.
No. All right, hold on.
This material is exactly that same
Push
parcel.
my microphone way over here and bend the
Exactly
other way and
that
hope you don't
same
hear me
parcel.
snort into this tissue.
Well,
Hold
ladies
on.
and gentlemen, so let me show you what ShopLC can do, what we can do when we work together for you. And this piece, you can literally tell everyone that you hired a
Literally.
gem hunter to bring you the gemstone, to cut the gemstone, and you hired
I want to change my
a
name
jeweler
to
make
Jim
it for you,
Hunter.
because this was
Jim
custom
Hunter.
made for tonight. We cut these pieces
Or
from rough produced
Marsha.
12
Wait,
years
Marsha,
ago.
did you ever write in or not? You must not have written in. You would have at least brought it up once. I know I was all like, "Hey, don't browbeat me over it." Oh yeah, I didn't. I figured he didn't. I don't want to like, what do you call it? Discourage the idea of doing. When I said earlier about the whole, you know what I mean. I just want people to understand. If you write in and we don't get it through a combination of whether they don't get to it or we're doing other things, I don't want anybody to feel like I blew off their email or whatever. I'll tell you what, I'll write one in soon. I'll do the work.
Piece, ladies and gentlemen, to perfection with the same technique we used to cut
now
our diaspora.
my face
And
is
ladies
starting
and
to.
gentlemen, that
I was just saying how
gemstone
everything was going
is
good. Now my face
flawless.
is starting to do its
That
bullshit
gemstone
again.
is
You gotta be kidding me.
perfect. That gemstone is the best color the Mahopino mine produces. That, ladies and gentlemen, is not AAA or 4A or 5A. It's simply the best. It is what we call supreme. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight, one-time only deal. You're going to notice that this gemstone has something that other gemstones don't have. Not only do you have the peach, not only do you have the pink, but you also have shades of orange. And I want to show you.
I guess that does make sense. That's right. I can only, yeah. Well, all right. Well, at least that just shows, even if I can't do it, like, I didn't throw out like an empty gesture knowing that I couldn't do it if I wanted to. Oh, hey, look, maybe it's work. Hey, I'm back. The moratorium in Thailand for banning their website has been lifted. But why is it like blown up like 200%? What is going on here? All right, there we go. Hey, look at that, huh? I'm back. Something was going on. Oh, look, their own. Wait, is this new? Oh my God. Maybe they updated it and they had to, I don't know. But look at this.
That post office in Brazil sure
Wait,
is
this is
slow.
from a while ago. When she, isn't it? Or maybe maybe they went back to something like this later. What are they on now? No, it looks like something that's older. So it isn't live. It isn't live. This right here isn't live. This is like an hour behind.
That you see,
All
but
right.
of course
All right, that's fine. That's fine. That's par for the course for the website. I didn't expect them to come back and have everything working like it should. Can we talk again, though, about how Tony was saying, ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you right now, forget about feeding your children for 2 weeks. Like, just starve your children for 2 weeks, and then you can afford the down payment on this tanzanite right here. But by the way, we're providing meals for children all over the world. But starve yours. And you know, that reminds me. I did make a whatchamacallit out of the did I put it on my Twitter page? Did anybody see the latest highlight clip that I clipped out? I make clips, but I guess they're not the funnier parts of the stream. I thought this was hilarious. This game show sort of satire bit that I was doing. Where is this? Where the hell am I? Where do I go? I go here, right? Where the hell am I? By the way, I'm not going to refer to Twitter as X for as least as long as when the URL says twitter.com. What do you want me to do? If it's X, show me X up here. I see Twitter. Okay? So when other content people are like, you can find me on X, I'm like, all right, well, I'll be on Twitter. All right? I don't know where you are. Oh, yeah. So this is, did anybody remember this from last week? Where do we go here? I enjoyed this minute.
Ladies and gentlemen, 3 minutes, 947 go.
947. Robin, you win. Robin. Oh, wait a minute. Whoop. I screwed up. What did I do? Sorry.
Ladies and gentlemen, 3 minutes, 947 go.
947. Robin, you win. Robin. You win a brand new 1985 Mercury Tracer. And this bedroom furniture from Broyhill. Now, you'll have to pay 80% tax on these items, and there's no way for you to get them back to where you live, so why don't you just sell it back to us for 2 cents on the dollar? All right, that means you go home with a grand prize of $43. Everybody wins here. That really is how that whole thing goes. Hey, Rhino, how you doing?
3 minutes, 940.
You are, technically, you're in the house. Please, if you don't mind, if you're wearing shoes, remove them. You can set them to the left there with the others. And make yourself at home. Came on in to show some support. Hey! You mean Orioles support or support in general for the channel? Because there's all kinds of... I need support in so many different ways. It's hard to keep track, you see. Oh, there you go.
Right now.
Yeah.
Take a look at that on the left side.
That's the
You
best
have
way to
shades of
support me, is
orange
to,
in this gemstone.
Right
is to
there
get
you
comfortable
go,
on the
Tony.
couch.
Hold my
This
hand.
is
You know what I just thought of? I remember there was, it must have been a popular, like, toy for one, like, Christmas or something. But I remember I got a literal couch potato, like, doll. It was in the 80s. Yeah, it's popping up 80s. This thing came, I remember, like, it sat inside, like, a cardboard holding box that was, like, green, I want to say. And I want to say it was in the shape of like an armchair or something, like it was sitting in. So you would just like sit it in this chair like an actual couch potato. and I think my parents, or not my parents. Yeah, there it is. That's it. Oh my God, I haven't seen this. Oh my God, it's been so long. I had that. And whoever got it for me, I think it was my dad, was basically trying to tell me that I was a fat kid watching too much TV. Like, he got it for me as a joke. Apparently, it was an $80 joke. My dad wouldn't spend $80 on me if it meant a trip to Disneyland. But he'd spend $80 to drive home a message. I guess that's like the collector's price today. Ah, God, yeah, I had this. It's a pretty funny, what do you call it? Like gag gift, right? Oh, it talked too. I don't remember what it said. Oh my God, I remember the little like an actual potato with the little indentions or whatever all around it. Rhino is brand new. We should watch some shopping. What are you talking? What's Rhino? Oh, what? Oh, okay. You mean the same Rhino that said in caps that they want this couch potato that I'm talking about? Seems like they're interested in what I'm doing right now. Right? Ahem. Anyway, we've been watching ShopLC, Rhino, just to let you know.
One of the best morganites you will ever see
Marsha,
from the
I'm
Mahopino
telling
mine. Ladies
I'm
and
telling
gentlemen,
you right now.
you have 23 times magnification here. When we inspect the gemstone, it's under 10 times magnification. Sometimes
What's
15.
PAS, if
We've
you
magnified
don't
it
mind
here
me
for you
asking? I'm not sure what that
23
is.
times because I wanted you to see it inside the soul of this gem.
Oh,
If
is that
you
the sports stream? Oh, the guy that does the baseball, the Mets guy. He found me through that. Yep. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Cool. Oh, so but you just came here now, dude. I'm assuming I say dude. Dude applies to whatever you are. Okay. There's no. All right. Forget the whole thing. Rhino. Let's just go with that. I spent like the last 20 minutes like sort of following the Orioles game here. Oh, cool. Yeah. When I wake up in the morning, if the Orioles aren't on and PAS is doing a live stream, I pop in there. I'm sipping the coffee. But yeah, dude, I hope you can sub and then maybe go back and watch this stream later when I archive it, because my reaction to the last 4 innings of this ball game, Marsha realizing the error of her ways. The last 4 innings of this ball game, just incredible, and a lot of it was reacted live here on this otherwise home shopping channel. Rhino, that's what I do here. I react to home shopping channels because they're
really
crazy.
recommend that. Also,
We got crazy, people. We got crazy
A super morganite.
products.
This is for you.
I know it's
Please
nuts,
understand that we
but
have over 6 carats.
if you're into
Ladies
weird
and
humor, you
gentlemen,
might
let's take
you
this
might
to
dig it.
7,900.
I mean, look how low this guy is in his chair. You know, don't you just love production value like this? Look at this lonely plant over here. It's sad and funny. It's fantastic.
99.
See, there
1
you
minute
go.
till the next drop. Good luck.
And we make fun of it. We play games. Check it out. How about a little bingo for you? You see, this is the guy that's sitting in the chair down here. You know, they do so much stuff like all the time. We play bingo to where, you know, when they do something, we mark it off. We get bingo. We have a big party. Yeah, tell your friends. But I'll tell you this: I might be splitting my channel up into 2 separate avenues or whatever. Because I don't want to stop doing what I'm doing right here. I love it. It's unique. Nobody else is doing it. But dude, the Orioles season that has been going on, and just me sort of getting reacclimated and just like finding the passion I used to have for this team when I was younger. You know, lots happened since then. But I've always been knowledgeable about baseball. It's always been my favorite thing. It's the number one thing I miss about not living in the States. So I'm going to probably start an Orioles channel up or something. Maybe at the beginning of next season, you know, like work on during the off season, putting it together, and then have something worth looking at when the spring comes around.
This is positively breathtaking. Right here,
Just to let you know,
see
you do football streams?
mostly pink.
Sweet.
When I hold it like
I live out in Thailand, so I really can't follow the NFL because it's all on like one day and every game is in the middle of the night. At least with baseball, a lot of games start at like 6, 7 a.m. for me, and I'm up, But those like 1 o'clock games, that's like 2 a.m. for me. I just can't. I can't do it. But I do know that the Commanders, which is I know it's weird. The Orioles are my home baseball team. Washington, my Commanders, my home football team. If you're my age, growing up, those were your home teams because Washington didn't have a baseball team. Baltimore didn't have a football team. So when the Ravens came and the Nationals came,
like this.
I grew up an Orioles
as I
slash
move it just a little bit,
red
that
something
orange hits.
fan.
But then look right there. Do you see that lavender?
I do.
You see orange, peach.
No, I see the color of urine. That's really all I see. You're describing about 4 completely different colors.
Pink.
All right, you're 5 years younger than me. Well, hey.
Sometimes
All right, what are you
a
showing off your younger
stone
age on me
is
here?
so
What's going on?
good that there is absolutely
You're around the city or
nothing
upstate there, Rhino?
that I can say that this isn't saying. Look at that angle. That is absolute orange.
I think Ben's
Oh,
is on to something.
My
They got to at least drop this price twice. Oh, out on the island, huh?
Ever love Kikayisu. I mean, that is it.
Just tell me you're not from Mastic, right? You're not from Mastic, right? It's not that bad, is it?
This, look at that right there. This is jaw dropping.
Yes, it is.
Put it in park. Look at that. Look at that. Look
This
at this. Look at that. Look at this light show. Look at this. Look at that. Boom, bam, pow, bang.
It is jaw dropping. We now have evidence of a jaw being dropped.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me show you the quantity.
Oh, are we way off? I don't know where we are. Here, now we're here.
That. It's an exact match.
Here, let me queue up a pricing game. Let me queue up a pricing game, and then we can get the. Hey, hold on. They're dropping prices already.
It's rough here, and I want some.
Hold on.
I want an
Come on, you're
inverted
not going to let me
pyramid.
take 2 home.
All right. This one's gone. Okay, so they're about to move on. We're going to play a pricing game,
Got
Rhino.
gems
It's
for
very
you,
simple.
Michelle and
What we have is a channel that gives you a starting price, but they drop the price. Sometimes once, sometimes twice, sometimes 3 times, sometimes more. The idea is once they introduce an item and show us that starting price, our job is to guess what the final price will be. You type it in. Everyone else, as soon as we get to this next item here,
I was studio.
I'll pause it and give everybody a chance to bid. Sometimes, though, they go through these items super quick, which is why I'm trying to... Wait, they said they said sold out, and now they said 1 left.
Oh.
This is the problem they always have. They tell you an item's been sold, but really, they're just on the phone. Okay, here we go. We got something new. I just hit the end of the stream time, but I'll go long because I've been not doing my duties here.
That's just good.
Okay.
Oh, I
ladies
love
and
the lies.
gentlemen, we're going to be moving very, very quickly.
See? Tony says we're moving quickly. All right, we got 11 grand. 11 grand, ladies and gentlemen. Get your bids in now. Let's go. You know Tony's not going to... by the way, Rhino, please don't judge, but I also get stoned during the stream. It's just... Yeah, once they legalized it out here, what am I going to do? What do I look like? That's a good bid. Melinda, you still out there? Apparently there's only 4 people left. So if it's Ben's, Rhino, and Marsha, there's maybe 1 more. Pool or Melinda? Okay, Pool's got a bid in. All right. I guess that's good enough. Whoever number 4 is, thanks for being here, and here we go.
14 pieces.
We're going to wrap up the stream here
One
in a sec.
price. This should have been 1,999. Let's go to 1,999.
Oh, there's
Ben.
Ben's. Ben's sneaking in her bid. What is it? How much is it?
Oh, this is cool. Look at
SmackDown music, one price, one drop, straight down.
No way, all the way down to 1999?
1997. Go. 4 minutes. Clock or stock, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, it's going down again.
That,
It's
I
going down
mean,
again. It didn't even have time.
It's as if he's lost a bet. Look at this.
1587. What's with
This is
these
a
weird
frame, and
prices?
that's the art. Look at that.
Benz,
So,
you
it's-
are the winner. Getting their bid in just under the wire, by the way. Just under the wire. I mean, like, if you, this is like when you're at the horse track and it's like that classic scene. You're at the window and it's like, you got like that moment where like they just shut the window on you. She just got that bid in. Benz, where's the hype?
It's an octagon
Ben's a very
cut.
modest winner.
It is 11 by 9 millimeter. Oh, look at that. Orange and purple
I
at the same
almost
time.
read that as being
Then
sarcastic.
It
but
has a half a
whether it
carat
is or
of
not,
diamonds,
I like it either way.
And there's 44 diamonds. So this is micro pave. It is 14 karat rose gold. Gorgeous.
So, Rhino, did you have a
It's from
channel of
our
your own or
Luxura
what?
Collection.
Are
It
you
is
part of that whole
called the
network of,
Sierra,
like I joined the Discord over
Serene
there,
Rose Sparkler. Ooh,
because
yes, it is.
the fellow who does, and I don't know his name.
That
It's weird.
is
I didn't want to
just
freak the guy
awesome.
out, but I was like, sorry to
Look at that.
ask, but
Isn't
I never
that
caught
pretty?
your
And
name.
then
Like,
guess
what's
what
your
else?
name? And he just sort of laughed it off, and I never said it. So I guess he doesn't want his first name to be known.
Uh-oh.
So I don't know
How
what to
many are
call him.
left?
Is he just known as PAS?
Okay,
Is
let's
that
show
how to
that. There's about 12
reference
rings
him?
and there's only 4 pendants. There's 13
And you do have your own
rings.
channel? Well, yeah, dude, I'll follow you
Jump
back.
on in. Guys, that
Oh,
is a
Johnny's
4
is.
carat
Why
30.
was he being all coy about telling me his damn
And
name?
the way this is cut and the color,
I was just like,
the design
I never caught your
is
name, by the way.
incredible.
I was just trying to be
It's
polite.
octagon.
He was like, ugh, you want to know my
It's
name,
4
huh? Or
carat
something. I don't know.
30. Oh, yes, we got to do the pendant. Come on. How are y'all not buying this ring?
I'm like, yeah, I'm all about privacy,
Come
but
on.
if you're gonna run a YouTube channel, you got
how
at
are
least
y'all not getting this
throw out
ring?
a first name.
Look
What the
how
hell am I
pretty
gonna
this
call
is.
you?
Let me give it
All right,
across the
Johnny.
room. Look at this.
All right.
This is a piece of art.
And
Look at this.
yeah, how do I?
This is art. Look at that. Look at the design.
I don't know how you would get to this Discord
From
page. I don't know how to.
American
Where could you? I don't
Look
know.
at that.
You can go to
That
my
is
Twitter if you want.
beautiful. When do you see a ring
I don't
like
know.
this ever? Come on.
But,
they're
send
coming
me a
in.
link to
Come
your,
on, guys. There's 13 left.
Your YouTube channel. I don't know if you're
13
able to
left.
just
Where's the
type it
clock?
right into the chat, or else
They don't
then
want to
it
do
might
the
not
pendant.
take.
If you don't get the ring, they're not going to do the pendant. Come on now. Look at that. Look at that orange. Look at that pink.
Rhino.
Look at that.
Look, man, I'm a very
is
accredited
incredible.
person here.
And the
Before doing this
micropave
crazy
diamonds, those,
channel,
there's a half a carat
10
of
years as
diamonds,
a
and there's
senior staff writer
4.37
for
grams
NBC Sports
of 14
Premier League
karat
department.
gold. That right there is more
credits.
than the 1587. $300
I'm
on
just in a
budget pay.
different stage of my
Get
career
this
right
home.
now. The unemployed
That's
one.
a showstopper. Look at that. You don't have a ring that looks
Oh, that.
like this.
Okay, let me copy and paste that shit
No, you don't.
if I can.
Nina. Oh, Mina, look at that.
Yeah. I'm just putting this in for later here.
Mina, Victoria, come on in.
Is that working?
Come on down. Look at that. Hello.
Portuguese.
What?
There it is. Look at you,
Mina
man.
means
You got a
beautiful.
you got
girl.
a
Well,
kicking ass
maybe she's
logo,
Portuguese.
and you're
Look at that shine,
about to hit
Tony.
900
Look at that.
subs, my
Maybe
friend.
She's Brazilian.
Look at
Congratulations. Definitely hitting 1,000. How long has
that.
your
Look
channel
at
been
that.
up?
Look at that.
Okay.
Do you see
Ladies
that?
and gentlemen,
You're
I'm
probably
sorry.
gonna make
This
me
is
miserable
the
when you tell
lowest
me.
possible price. I've taken
Because I've been doing this for a year.
Look at that orange.
ridiculous price.
But I'm doing
Tony,
something
look.
very
It is
niche.
final.
You know what
We're
I'm
moving
saying?
with the
Like,
clock, please.
Tony,
if
look.
I did do just sports, I probably
you
could
see
have a
that?
larger channel right now.
But he's not answering me. I'm
I
going to
think
keep
Marsha's
saying,
getting
Tony,
worried
look,
that
till
I'm-
you answer me.
I'm going to
Tony,
be
look.
abandoning this.
Tony.
December 4th of last
Ground
year.
control
right?
to Major
Alright, so-
Tom.
What is that? Like 9 months?
Tadpole to
That is
Tomcat, Tadpole to
absolutely
Tomcat. You
beautiful,
got your
ladies
ears
and
on? Come
gentlemen.
back.
You think I'm onto something here?
Look
Roger,
at
Roger.
that.
I'm fully
left.
confident that I'm onto it. I just don't know how to market
How's
it
10
or
left?
yeah.
How y'all not
yeah.
getting
Let's
it?
go.
And
Oh, that's gorgeous.
Marsha's been Marsha, come on in here.
That's a good old good one.
Oh, Michelle did. Okay, let me go back. This is for Marsha. I'd love to hear. Hey, Breaker 19, we got ourselves a convoy. What did she say? I'm ready to listen. Hold on.
But he's not answering me. I'm going to keep saying, Tony, look, till you answer me. Tony, look. Tony. Ground control to Major.
No, you're not doing David Bowie lyric. No. No. You are an oddity, yes. Are you going to sing Space Oddity right now? No. Space Oddity, not allowed out of your lips, Michelle. This might be a hit at the Gossip Shack on karaoke night, but nah, not on my watch. Marsha, how dare you make me endure this when I almost would have skipped it.
I'm going to keep saying, Tony, look, till you answer me. Tony, look. Tony.
I'm playing.
Ground control
Marsha!
to Major Tom. Tadpole to
That is
Tomcat,
absolutely
Tadpole to Tomcat. You
beautiful,
got your
ladies
ears
and
on? Come
gentlemen.
back. Look
Roger,
at
Roger.
that. 10 left.
Tadpole, come back. You got your ears on? We got ourselves a convoy. I'm trying to haul 200 crates of Coors beer across state lines. You got me, buddy? You hearing me, Roger, loud and clear?
How's 10 left?
You think it's flirting? I'll count it. That's flirtatious enough for me. But we don't have awkward flirting on the board. Ah. Ben's finally coming to the conclusion everyone does once they've had enough of Michelle Mahone.
How are y'all not getting
Like Rhino is too new. Rhino needs time. But like Marsha's at the knows everything about Michelle stage. Ben's is now at the okay, I've seen enough stage. And Rhino is the fledgling, like, who is this person stage? This is great. Everyone's going through their own stage. It's nice.
Let's go.
Oh, that's gorgeous. That's a good old good one.
I got me a good one. A natural born
There we
good one.
go.
All right, we're gonna have another one. All right. I don't know how close I came the last time, but this looks like the same exact thing, except now it's on a necklace. I don't know. I'm gonna bid $29.99. I think that's too much. I don't like my bid. It's probably 1,000 less. I hate my bid. Hurry up and bid. The stream's supposed to be over already. This is our final bid. $14.99. I meant. Damn. So I bid double the price. God, I'm way off. I had a typo. I meant something else. Ah, shit.
The matching pendant. That is a 4-carat 30, 11 by 9 octagon, 45 points of diamonds, 14 karat gold. Go.
Octagon. Let me count the 8 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me hold on. Can I might have to turn my laptop sideways. Let me try. I'm trying to find where's the 8th one? Or the 7th or the 6th?
Oh.
What do you mean octagon?
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, one price, strict clock. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, yes or no offer. 1,479. Go. 3 minutes.
Okay, Tony just put his thumb in there. That's Tony. You see this, Rhino? This is Tony's poor hygiene bingo square. He'll put his finger in his ear. He'll put it in his nose, in his mouth. He puts it all over the place. Oh, wait, Marsha got a good bit in? Hold on. But, yeah, I just want to show an example of what's happening here. Tony. Bad hygiene, Tony. Whoops, wrong lady.
Gentlemen, yes or no offer. 1,479. Go. 3 minutes.
Nicely
Guys,
done.
some items,
1479. 20 bucks
literally,
off. Nice
I had
bid,
the chance to
Marsha.
present to you before. We can't move 1 penny. I've already taken it way, way too low.
All right, this Marsha, you deserve this. You absolutely deserve this. You know, Marsha's been through the ringer tonight. First, I was reprimanding her earlier on. Then she had to suffer through a bunch of baseball stuff. Then she had to sit here and tell me to focus on the shopping thing when I was meeting somebody who was really wanting to talk about baseball. So it's been a rough night, but she nailed that one, folks. Let's give it to everybody. Round of applause, everybody. Marsha. Sunday through Thursday nights, 10 p.m. to midnight-ish Eastern, Rhino. There's some different things, platforms to sort of follow that on if you want. But the best thing you can do is hit that notification bell. You know the deal. You got your own channel, Rhino, right? You know the deal. You can come on over to our Discord. You can meet really super people like my buddy Pool here.
Bedroom toy.
He'll oh wait, look, it's me watching myself. Okay, this is getting too meta. There's too many tabs open. And I'm gonna let Lauren go. I think we're gonna let things we never got to bingo tonight though. That's the problem. I guess out of all this, I did spend a little too much time on the game here. Let me close that. We didn't get bingo, but look, I had fun. I did. I had a lot of fun. What is it? Why is Pool spitting out 9 Inch Nails lyrics out of nowhere? What's going on? Yeah, look. Here's the deal. Tomorrow night could be a lot like tonight because same matchup, same start time. But at least it's only tomorrow night because the next night they play an afternoon game. So not affecting my stream whatsoever. I do appreciate folks for being cooperative and supportive, going off road there from our usual content. Again, it depends on how long you've been following this live stream, but if it's been a while, you know, my heart is just too connected to what's happening right now with my beloved baseball team. So it's gonna bleed into the stream, guys. I just hope I'll do my best to not let it overtake, and I hope you guys can do your best to be like, hey, namaste. We'll put up with this. Okay, so listen, here's the outro part. If you're watching this later, do me a favor. If you enjoyed it, I mean, God, it's a 2-hour stream, and you're here still? What are you doing? I'm like Ferris Bueller. Like, why are you still here? I mean, hit the like button, right? If nothing else. Subscribing would also be good. I'm a small channel, trying to grow. If you do, hit the notification bell. And then you'll know without, having to think about it that the stream is on. You can leave a comment. You can also share the video. Those are all the things. I'm going to be back tomorrow for another crazy night of home shopping reactions / baseball reactions / reacting to Stairway to Stardom or whatever the hell else is going on. I don't know. But we're going to have fun. That's the goal. Okay? Benz, Pool, Rhino, Marsha, Melinda was here earlier. I can only scroll back so far. I know there's a pressure cooker. I know there are people here at like the first hour that had to split. I'm sorry if I don't mention your name, but hey, either way, I appreciate you guys being here. I'll see you tomorrow, same time. So that'll be 22 hours and 43 minutes from now. Okay? Set your watch. All right? Have a good one. Bye.